Hi, Facebook. This is Krisha Young here, your lifestyle strategist and sabotage slayer. Welcome to my Wednesday live stream. I think today is Wednesday. It's funny when you're an entrepreneur, you have literally no idea what day it is. Just as a reminder, I am here to help support busy, hustling women just like you to hustle harder, but do it in a way where you feel really grounded and you're not burning yourself out. I want to see you reach your full potential. I want to see you on your mission and reach your goals, but I want to see you do it in health. I want to see you do it with grace and with ease as well. So everything that I'm teaching on these live streams is here to help support that for you and to get you to the next level that you want to go to without burning yourself out, without gaining more weight, without having to do any crazy, Buddhist monk activities or go on any kind of crazy elimination diet or anything like that. Since I know you love food, you're a foodie, and that kind of stuff just doesn't appeal to you. So today I want to talk about one of my pillars. I have 4 pillars that I work with clients on. I work on your psychology, I work on your priorities, I work on your purpose, and I also work on your persuasion. So today I wanted to talk about the power of persuasion, what this means, and how this, getting this piece of the puzzle figured out will really help you in terms of the goals that you want to reach and, what it has to do with like losing weight and being healthier and all that kind of stuff. So, the first question I want to ask you is, who are the top 5 people that are in your life right now? So you may have heard of the expression, you're a direct reflection of the top 5 people in your life right now. So take a look around and see who's there. And are they people who you are really feeling in alignment with, that have the same values as you, that you could go to for anything, that encourage you, that push you to grow, so on and so forth. And if not, we're going to talk about what you can do a little later if that's not your case. But I would really love it for you to just take a second and think, like, who is in my life? Who are my top 5 people? And the reason why this is important is because, let's say, for example, that you are, let's just use losing weight and trying to get healthier as an example, okay? So let's say that you are in that state and you're thinking to yourself, okay, I really want to get healthier. I really want to eat better, move my body more. I want to do better things. I want to think better. I want to feel better. I want to elevate my life in every way possible. Yet you're living with somebody who's just not interested in that. Or maybe you have friends, your circle of friends are just not interested in that. And there's something that might be holding you back from really fully stepping into doing these things that you really want to do, because you are afraid of letting go or outshining those people. And that's rather unfortunate, because that means that you stay stuck where you are. However, obviously, it's really hard to kind of cut the cord and, make those kind of changes and adjustments with people, especially when there's somebody who is really super close to you, like, say, a spouse, or, a sibling or a best friend or something like that. So I would just at least first take a look at that and see if there's any discord or harmony, and then maybe have a conversation with that person and just say, hey, listen, this is what's going on. I am on a journey to better myself. I'm going to be doing XYZ. I'm going to be hiring a coach, or I'm going to be going to this conference, or I'm going to be doing this thing, or all of the above. And have a conversation with that person and let them know, like, look, I would love for you to come on this journey with me. Do you want me to talk about what I'm learning and all that? Engage them in that process. If they're not interested, if they say no thanks, you've got your answer about that person. And just keep going, keep doing what you need to do, because at the end of the day, you've got you to answer to, right? You're the one who has to sit with the thoughts, with the feelings, with how your body looks, with how your body feels, with how you're thinking about yourself, with, whether or not you're reaching your goals, all of that. You're the one who has to sit with that, not them. So if you get a big like, yeah, rah, that's awesome, that's great, then perfect. Share what you feel like sharing with them, bring them along your journey, but don't expect them to come with you in terms of them doing their own stuff, right? Just be an example and show them, hey, this is, the new iteration of me after doing all of this work. And if they're interested in it, they'll get curious and want to join along. If they don't whatsoever, then, like I said, just keep going on your journey, because that's their journey. And, over the course of the last few years for me, I have had to let some people go because they just weren't part of this. And, conversations got weird, and it was like, there's nothing really to talk about now. And they weren't interested. And so things just kind of naturally, made their way like this. And there were some people who I just didn't like their integrity, their level of integrity, their honesty. They weren't good people. And so snip out of my life. Persuasion is also about boundaries too. Your own personal boundaries. Where do you fit in with that? Where do you cross the line of your own boundaries? Where do you allow people to I'm not going to say that. Where do you allow yourself to have your power taken? Okay. So what I was going to say in the first instance is, where do you allow people to take power from you? But that's a victim statement, and that puts you in in a victim stance and not responsible for your own life. Sorry, but you're responsible for your own life. So nobody can make you feel anything. Nobody can take anything away from you. It's that you're allowing that to happen. So take a look at your boundaries and see, do you feel taken advantage of by certain people? Do you feel certain things? And look at how you're facilitating that. Look at how you are allowing that particular behavior to happen. And then work on ways to put a stop to that and create a sense of boundary so that you are not allowing yourself to give that away to anybody. Okay. So what I would love for you to do is do some gardening in your life, right? So declutter what's going on in your life that is no longer serving you. So we can, maybe Marie Kondo your life, right? Take a look at what you're surrounded by. And if you're not completely in love or, completely in love with the people who are in your life, then it's time to let some of them go. If you're allowing your boundaries to get all floppy and loosey-goosey, then, it's time to put up some fences, maybe. So, think of your life as this garden, and look where you need to pull out some weeds, look where you need to plant some flowers, and look where you maybe need to put up some gates and fences so that the rabbits don't get in there and eat all your food, right? Look at your values, check and see, are they in alignment with the other people in your life? And if you don't have like your circle of people, that's cool. Like, it doesn't matter. You will find that. You will start to attract that. As you are being a person who is on a personal journey and who wants growth and inner growth and change and to make your life and the lives of many others better, you will start to attract some pretty awesome people into your life. And especially if you're going out and doing some really cool things like going to conferences and things like that as well. You'll start to meet some really cool like-minded people, and that will also help you sort of like increase this vortex of betterment that happens when you do this kind of work. So that is the power of persuasion. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I'd also love to invite you onto a coaching session with me. This is the kind of work that I dive into deeply with my clients, not just the persuasion part, but like I said, your psychology, right? What are your thoughts? What are your belief systems? Where does your brain need some rewiring? Where are your sabotages? Where are the things that take you out? That are causing you to not reach the goals that you want to reach. We look at your priorities. We look at your purpose as well. And all of those things combined, what happens is when they're out of balance, that's when you are physically out of balance as well. And after, I'm a holistic nutritionist, and I've coached so many women on food and losing weight around that kind of stuff. And what I found over and over and over and over again, it wasn't about the food. It was about these 4 pillars. And once we started to say, for example, if persuasion, if relationships and things like that were just off kilter in somebody's life, when we started to look at those and make some of those shifts and changes, what happened is my women stopped emotional eating, they stopped stress eating, they stopped overeating, right? They started to invite in rituals that were helping them calm their nervous system down, calm down more, so they weren't, hustling and running all the time. And all of those things combined helped create a new woman to emerge who was calmer, who was happier, who was, fitter and thinner, and just overall felt a lot better. And so that is what I offer you. And I would love for you to hop on a coaching call with me. It's free, and let's see whether or not, we're a good fit, and how I can actually help you in terms of whatever's going on. So if this is resonating with you, if you want to go back, watch some of my other live streams, get to know me a little more, and if you want to decide to have that conversation with me, then the link will be in this live stream. You can always also go to my website at krishayoung.com and book a session with me there, and I'd be more than happy to take a look at your life and help you strategize how best to make it more delicious and do the healthy hustle. Do the hustle. So thank you very much for watching today's live stream, and like I said, catch up on previous ones. They're all on this page for you to catch up on, and leave comments, and let me know what you might be struggling with, and make sure that you book a call with me as well. So tomorrow's live stream, I am going to be talking about the number one reason why you probably are struggling with losing that last 10 pounds. I'm going to give you a hint. It has to do with hormones. So if you're feeling a little bit in hormonal hell, then you're going to want to check out tomorrow's live stream for sure. It's going to be a game changer for you. All right, so thank you so much for being part of the community, and for watching and listening to what I have to say, and I will see you on the next live stream. Bye for now.